Now, the story goes on and on. You remember I hit the leave whole businesses. So we take a look, and I'll get down here. Why is it so special? Now we're getting even any deeper down the rabbit hole here. Well, it's the first time that you're gonna see first two letters and last, or first two numbers and last two numbers same. Okay, next time is a long time away, and they wrote that on January 20th, 2020. Well, guess what, guys? That's me birthday. So yeah, I know this little algorithm, this computer program is working hard. I can tell you that. And it wasn't like this 4 years ago when I was on this computer. It's amazing. 2020 looks like it's going to be the biggest year for plant foods, a win for the planet, human health, and animals. The market for the plant-based protein and meat alternative is going to jump from 4.6 billion in 2018 to 85 billion in 2030. I don't know if I need to tell you guys where to put your money at. Is 2020 a better year? Most Americans think 2019 was a bad year for the world. 51% and less than half are optimistic for 2020. The last decade was seen as marginally better for the world than 2019, and nearly half are very optimistic or somewhat optimistic about their family's future in 2020. I think we got that technology in 2020. The ability to handle big data. It's required. Cancer treatment, nuclear, DNA, corporations, Google, all these guys. They have moved into quantum computing. And I think you should go ahead and take a look at that. Once you really understand what that is, it's absolutely unbelievable. I'll give you a rundown for all who don't know. In simple terms, all scientists on Earth have come to one conclusion that they agree on something, and that's the results of the quantum slit experiment, which proves to them, one, that all matter on Earth is controlled by something they can't see, and it has a conscious being, as it means it reacts in this way. The simplest terms is to say they believe all matter, everything you look at, everything on Earth is made of matter, even you. When you look at it, it immediately, instantaneously manifests itself in front of you. And when you look away, it no longer exists, or it exists as something completely different. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You believe that? So it's science. Everything's brand new. They've abandoned the entire way we've been measuring and doing our lives for ever. So everybody now is pretty much on the same playing field. Basically, the dumbest guy you could find is just as smart as the smartest scientist because they don't know now. It's all theory. It's all just stacks of theory. And if you think this coronavirus crap is confusing, go ahead and dig on into that. See how far that goes. Okay, this is all about the new and the old. What about that? Is it good to buy a house? They say that it will be positive, though not exactly stellar year for the housing market. And it could be good news for renters and homebuyers alike. But assuming experts' forecasts are right, as a result, many economists expect some of the repeat the taper change. Okay. Why is it? I thought it did say it was a leap. Oh, it is a leap year. Okay. It's 366-day long year. Every 4 years, this is leap year. I mean, just fun facts, you know. You can tell the kids. Look really freaking smart. It's always good, right? Overall luck. Pisces people have a very stable luck the whole year without much ups and downs. It is hard for them to. Okay. Sorry about that, Pisces. If I would have known that was in there, I don't believe in those things to read them preemptively. So, you know, because you choose your own destiny. These are merely just opinions compiled together in what this computer program or algorithm thinks I want to know about. But that could control your future, you know. But it's always cool to read them a day late, so you can see when and where it was right, when and where it was wrong, because it's not perfect. But this new system we got coming in here real quick, I call it the perfect zodiac. I'm telling you, This program will eventually be able to predict your very next moves. You'll wake up in the morning with an idea. And just like I told you, we would have learned by this time to not look at it till the day had gone past. And it's going to be unbelievable. I can tell you that right now. It's going to change you. What's the, yeah, what is the lucky color? Gold, white, and blue, baby. Always. I don't know. What is gold, white, and blue? I have to think about that. Because his metal year 2020 is associated with the stability and longevity, according to the thing. This guy is pretty popular. That's all I'm saying. He's got a lot to say about 2020, so that's something I do notice too. I mean, is this guy trying to influence me into believing shit? You got to question everything. Who knows where this came from? I mean, I don't know. What are the trends? Here it is, man. Green pressure, brand avatars, metaphoric design, civil media. I told you. Civil media. We're not going to trust the news when we find out what they just did to us. Your new news people are going to be like John in New York today. Don't know him. He's random. He refuses to have followers or, try to monetize. Basically, he doesn't mind followers. He doesn't try to monetize what he's doing. That's gonna be awesome. But I want more so. I knew that one. What the hell is metaphoric design? So that one caught my attention. That's how I got here from the last one that caught my attention. I'll keep that. Will it be a good year for Cancer? What? For the Cancer zodiac? Yeah, man, I was thinking the other thing. Oh, here we go, baby. This is smart needles will detect cancer in moments. 5G will bring the internet everywhere. Everywhere, it said. Electric car batteries will only get better. Smart food labels will reduce waste. 3D bioprinting is now much closer. Boom! That right there is a prediction that's come true. I was telling people about that. We already got 3D printers. So that's the question. If we have 3D printers and we have 3D bioprinters, now get this. In the future, I went there. I tell people that. But in the future, every town has 2 buildings, right? And there's also the garden and stuff like that out there. But so there's a community garden, and windmills run everything. There's no hooking up to power. Water is tested and seen how awesome it is to actually drink rainwater, more so than water any other way. So this is where it gets real. So the last 3 here, I had just recently predicted. 3D bioprinting. Essentially what we're talking about is taking scraps. What this does is every protein or everything organic on Earth is made of, when broken down, is made of 2 things: proteins and sugars. So it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's a human being. It doesn't matter if it's a leaf. It don't matter if it's anything. So what they're doing is they're taking scraps to everything. You don't eat the banana peel? Give it here. You don't want that toast crust? Give it here. And they put it into this damn machine. And it's going to print out another full food item. Can you freaking believe that? They're going to take scraps and put it in something, and it's going to print a food item. Orange peels, enough of them, and some water. You can print an orange. Real life. So neural interfacing will let our brains connect computers. Wait till you see the worlds that we create. That's right. They'll make a program during this that will manifest the world instantly in front of your eyes to the thoughts of what you want it to be. Can you imagine that a computer could read your deepest thoughts? And then you could literally go to that place in virtual reality. And not just, oh, I see it through my eyes. Neural interfacing is the key word there. Which means that it will be able to trigger the synapses in your brain that can activate the prefrontal cortex lobes that bring happiness or make you feel wind, or they can literally get into your imagination. It's why I call this time this truth script once they combine all this information together. I have it under 300 pages. All of everything is documented long before this. Suspended animation could save a lot of lives. Listen to that. Suspended animation could save a lot of lives. I just want you to soak that in. Just a little bit. Now, here's my question. Is this computer creating a false world for me? Because either I'm the most accurate predictor of all times, I mean, like ever, even no one's ever even gotten close to this. If those three things are right, having I could have never known, could have never researched this, because it didn't exist in 2012. I promise you that. So I'm sorry. I'm having a moment. I think that's enough for now. I just want to say, man, God bless you guys. You know what I mean? Just it's going to be a very interesting, amazing, epic, and unbelievable year. Like I said in the last video, if you're a father, be a father to every son. If you're a son, be a son to every father. And if you're a mother, be one to every daughter. And if you're a daughter, well, be a daughter to every mother. And may the coincidental forces of this world find you and show you great favor and bless you beyond measure till your cup overflows so much that people will run and stand underneath you in hopes of catching a drop. That's going to do it for me this time, you guys. Battery's going dead. See you next time.